Well, good afternoon, Mohit. First of all, we'd like to congratulate you on your selection for clearing your PSB.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay,
Good
so this
afternoon, sir.
video,
Thank you, sir.
so this video will be more specific for your selection, how you cleared it, about your experience, and which board you have been, how many people reported, and how was the OIR. Then we'll move towards your PPDT. What was the picture? Okay, how many people made it? It was a fish market situation, it's a normal situation, or like specifically what assessors is now are looking, now especially looking for the focus on. Because Coast Guard always, changes the way they select people. Sometimes they select people who,
Right,
discuss more the GD or create some fish market. Sometimes they don't select those people. They select someone who have a good narration skill, good communication skill. So
right,
that's
sir.
very interesting. Sometimes they select the people who have a good OIR, not with a good PPDT, or with a good PPDT, not good OIR. Like that's not certainty is not there, right? So we would like to know
Yes.
like how was it and which body you have been. So let me just give some introduction about you, like your the place you belong, your name, and like, name is fine, education and all. Please, you can start. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, sir. So, sir, my name is Mohit Yadav, and basically I belong from Kanpur, UP. And recently I've done my graduation last year from Delhi University in Math Honors. Now, sir, talking about this PSB thing. So, I got
Mm-hmm.
this PSB Kolkata Board. I went there on 8th of June, and my reporting time was 10 a.m.
10
So,
a.m.
in 10 a.m. batch, sir, around, yeah, right, sir. So, sir, 30 students reported it, total, 30 were there in 10 a.m. And the list which they had for the total number of candidates that should be reporting there, that was of 52. So that means of the allocated 52, 30 people came there.
Okay.
So then we had our OIR. So like, firstly, sir, I took that subscription from your channel for 1 month, and it expired this 8th June only for OIR thing.
Okay.
So I can,
Okay.
yeah, I can, yeah, so I can, like, with a lot of honesty and responsibility, I can say that whatever I had done in here in mock practice, like the complete mock and the individual, the videos that we have made. So the pattern is exactly same, like 100%. And
Okay.
maybe I could say like 60 to 70% questions were also matching. Some questions, so they are like, they need to be new on next time. Otherwise, I
Okay.
think that this is more than enough, the content that is there in your channel for OIR. So we gave our OIR, and all of us cleared our OIR. And then we were divided into two groups, like first from chest number 1 to 15, and then 16 to 30. So my chest number was 26. And on total, 10 candidates were recommended from my batch. And talking about the earlier, those people that reported 8 a.m., so
Mm-hmm.
27 reported there. Out of them, 9 were recommended for FSB.
Okay. So like they gave you some time in between once you're done with your story writing for revision, or immediately they called you for the PPNDT, like group discussion.
Right, sir, right, sir. So actually, sir, for the first
One
group,
second.
they
Wait, you're stuck. One
they
second.
like immediately called them for the group discussion. They hardly gave them 2 or 3 minutes. We were the second group, so we at that time, like we got 10 to 15 minutes. Is it okay now?
Now you can see answer that. This one's like network issue.
Right.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So, sir, the first batch that was from chest number 1 to 15, they did not get
Mhm.
any time. They were just called immediately. And like we were the second batch, yeah, they were called immediately. And we were the second batch, so we just got the time in which they were inside the room doing their narration and discussion. So we got 10 to 15 minutes, I guess.
Okay, so what was the picture?
Actually, in the picture, there were three ladies, and like they were some old, and two other ladies in front of her. So they were like of young age. So that was the picture there.
Okay, so it was a fish market situation, or like it was very normal, everything was well. What was that?
Yeah, actually, in my this group discussion, to my surprise, I got a eureka moment at that point of time because
Uh-huh.
firstly they told to go for GD. So immediately everyone was shouting and no one was listening to each other. So I just said one line that gentlemen, let us speak one by one. And at that time only the person that ring that bell and told that I'll divide the group into two halves. So
Okay.
firstly, it was from chess number 16 to like 22. So they gave them 2, 3 minutes. So they were again shouting. And the only thing they could come upon is that, okay, this is the common theme we can go for. Nothing more than
Okay.
that.
Mm.
And now, I wonder in then this came to second part in our group, like 24 to the 30 remaining. So at
Mm-hmm.
that time, I started initiating GD that, okay, gentlemen, this is the common thing we have selected. So everyone was listening very patiently to me, like as if they have accepted me as their leader. So very patiently they were listening to me. And then one by one, in a very calm and composed manner, they were giving their points to me that, okay, we can add this point. So I said, okay, gentlemen, we can add this point also. Okay, gentlemen. So like the complete group discussion was done in our part only. And then later on, the GTO again ring that bell and told that I'll give you 1 minute to nominate leader for narrating the common story. So I only said that, okay, gentlemen, let us give this person, the person that had that original story, let him give the chance to narrate the common story. So, but no one was agreeing and no one said anything. Then again, there was a person in the middle that said, okay, okay, I want to narrate. Like he got very excited. Again, no one was supporting. I said, okay, gentlemen, let us give him a chance. Then the assessors asked that, okay, tell us the leader who is going to narrate the common story. Then like unanimously, everyone shouted chess number 26. So at the end, I only had to narrate the common story.
Okay, so you have not taken the chance, like you didn't ask by yourself, okay, sir, gentlemen, I would like to narrate it. Like you
Yeah,
was waiting
yeah.
for the
No, I
people
didn't
like
ask.
take your name, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Actually,
actually, almost all of them had taken my name.
actually, they were waiting for you only. Someone shout your name, right? So that's a plus. So that is usually a plus point,
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah. So I think it was
Yeah,
very
yeah, yes.
for you,
Yes, sir.
like you practiced. You was a push-up batch, right? You're not in the paid batch, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so tell
yeah.
me
I
how
was
was
there
like,
in a push-up sweat, so we had this.
yes. So
Yes.
how it beneficial or not? How was it?
No, no, it was very beneficial when we were narrating because in ICG the most important point is that how well you can give your narration because GD is like secondary part and maybe it will happen or not happen that will depend on the group. So narration thing like
Correct.
I took that 1 period time those classes 7 8 classes so that made me very confident that whenever I will have a story I am very confident that I'll narrate the story in front of 10 people so that gave me a boost there. And talking about the GD also so like as we have done session with you so in GD we saw that how we can influence the group and at the end how we should nominate the leader and how the leader should incorporate all the points that are given by all the members and then narrate the common story. So for me it was very beneficial, I must say.
Okay, it's like I think you have gone through other videos also, which was in the paid batch. So do you find any difference between your batches and their batches, or it's similar?
No, according to me, like everything, the process was all similar. You gave the same briefing, and then again everything was same. So I think there was like from your side there was no partiality on any of the batches. So it was like same for both the batches, paid and unpaid, like push-up batches there.
Yeah, because I like to push people to if you can't do 50 push-up or 30 push-up, like what is the point of being, training going for an armed forces, right? What I feel from my point. And new people did it. I don't know. There's so many people who are not able to do that, right? But still they push themselves. They were like, sir,
Right,
first time I
sir.
in my entire life. Life में मैंने पहली बार किया है ये push-ups. Like, okay, that is great.
Right, sir.
So I love to train those people, right?
Right,
I'm
sir.
really
Right, sir.
happy to train those people. Okay, ठीक है यार. It's not about the money. At least you're getting a physical pay. At least you're getting
Right,
something
sir.
out of it at the end of the day. So when we feel like to train these people, okay, this
Right,
person
sir.
is
Right, sir.
happy, serious about it, let's just train them. Okay, Mohit, anything you feel like we
Yes,
should
sir.
work on? Any suggestion you would like to give to us? Like channel, any OI or maybe PPDT or anything you would like to put up, like should be happening this way?
Okay, okay. So, sir, like OIR thing, I think you have made that content great enough. So that is more than enough. Everyone, I feel that if they want to practice OIR, simply get the membership of the channel and then practice all the videos. And then when we'll go to the this PSB, so you will feel like very relaxed. You will know, okay, this was going to happen, this was going to come, and everything was simple. So we can do that
Okay,
part. The only thing
right.
is that we need that accuracy and the speed. Okay, we need to just bubble those OMR in the given time period. So that is also that you have given the questions and the time frame limit on the YouTube channels. Regarding the PPDT, sir, it is like firstly you have to observe the picture very carefully. Then we just need to make a very relative story according to the picture. And the
Mm-hmm.
main point is that you should give your narration very confidently. You should make then eye contact with all the persons in the group and give your narration. So if you give a very good narration, so it happens like the other people in the group they try to support you, or in a way they just try to accept you as their leader. So that becomes a plus point while we are going for GD. So I think that is there, and these sessions are also very like beneficial, sir. So I would also like to thank and appreciate you also, like you came from your office and then you took our batch, like in the midnight also 11 till we had that push-up batches. So I think that was very beneficial.
Yeah, I've taken batches night also, 1, 2, 3 a.m. also. And like it's
Right,
almost
sir.
1 month. Like I think started on 1st of this month, 1st of May. Your batch was the first batch, I think so.
Yeah.
1st May. Then till
Right.
today, like,
Right.
today is the last batch I'm taking. Maybe tomorrow will be the last batch we'll be taking. So this session is about to wind up now. Okay, maybe I'll hope you'll not come to me
Right.
next time. This will pakka, back to your recommendation. Okay. So I'll take your interview again.
Right, sir. Right,
And Mohit,
sir. Sure. Yes, sir.
sure. And Mohit,
Right, sir.
anything you'd
Surely,
like to
surely, sir.
suggest or tell the candidates who are going to appear in coming time? Like any suggestion for them, any guidance you feel like it should not happen that happened over there, or something you'd like, anything, whatever you feel like.
Okay, sir. So, firstly, one more important thing is that you should like keep your documents very carefully. Like you should, the case should not be like that you got selected and then you are rejected just because of your document. So, like this ICG people, they give a lot of emphasis on
Mohit, your voice is breaking. Hello, Mohit, your voice is not.
category and character certificate, these two certificates. And otherwise, so they will give you some FSB part. And talking about the OIR side, am I audible, sir, now?
Your voice is breaking.
Yeah. So, sir, like we need to maintain our documents very properly. This can.
Can you change your place? You can
Am I
just stand
audible now?
somewhere. You can from window or somewhere outside, so it will be more clear. Your picture
Okay.
also, voice also. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I audible, sir, now?
You're audible.
Yes, sir. So, sir, I'm saying that like they give a lot of emphasis on this category and character certificate in ICG. So we need to
We can't see you, Mohit.
get. Now, sir.
ये नहीं दिख रहा है. हाँ, now fine. Yes, बोलो. Network issue ज़्यादा है क्या उधर?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please.
Yeah, sir. I feel like I just came to Nagaland area. So, sir,
Achha.
like this ICG people, sir, they give a lot of emphasis on category and character certificate. Otherwise, if there is any other document, so they'll give you a chance. They'll say that, okay, give us undertaking and get the document on FSB date. But these two, these two certificates are non-negotiable. They will never like compromise for these two certificates. And talking about
What are those certificates?
Sir, character certificate and category certificate, like OBC, SC, ST, and character certificate.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Great. And sir, talking about this PSB part, sir, so OIR, so I feel everything is there in your channel. So like those are the, your channel is the sacrosanct place to refer every time we need to go for OIR. And talking about the PPDT part, the one thing is that you should be very confident while you are narrating your story. You should not fumble or you should not slutter in between. So you should be very confident while narrating the story, and you should observe the picture very carefully and then write a very simple day-to-day and very general story, not over the top and all those things. And in the GD, if you have done your narration well, so definitely you'll get a chance. So then you should take your group together. You should not emphasize on your story only that, okay, take my story. You should go by the group. Like, sir, my story was something different. I made a story there is an assistant professor of political science. So she's awareing people about election awareness drive along with her students because Lok Sabha elections are approaching in the upcoming Lok Sabha election. Okay. But the common story was that these university teachers and students are helping the farmers to increase their output in the HYV seeds and this drip water irrigation. So right. I feel these things are there, sir, from my side.
Okay, so we have to compromise our story for the group objective. We should keep those things in our mind, right? Clearly.
Yeah, we should always understand that team matters the most. So team is the first priority. Then only we can think about ourselves.
Okay, so how many days you took for this PSB? Only one day, right?
Yeah. For Kolkata, it took only one day. We reported 10 a.m. and we were free by 5 p.m. Okay. And sir, let me tell you this little fact that I told her that in my half the GD was very smooth and everyone was listening to me. So in my group, I got recommended just number 26, 27, 28, 29. 4 consecutive persons got recommended for FSB.
Like the same.
And in the other half, Yes, sir. In the our half of the like 16 to 30. So 26, 27, 20, 29, four consecutive. And in the first half, like two persons got two or three, I guess, and got recommended. And like in the first chess number 1 to 15, only two or three persons got recommended. So that I feel is very much important. That if you cooperate, so you'll get.
Yeah, so that is a main group objective. ना आपने peacefully decide, discussion किया है, then that will be very easy for you people to move on forward, right? So that's why
Right,
most of
sir.
the
Right,
people
sir.
don't understand that मेरी story do not compromise. I'll narrate the story. No, let the group decide it. No? Things which we did in the
Right, sir.
practice,
Right, sir.
same thing, but still people do that. Uh,
Right, sir. Right, sir.
so with those things we can't do anything. But what about the people? They know about the channel, or they are already in the group or not?
Actually, no, those persons that got recommended or that were in the board, Kolkata board.
No. This our your Telegram group. They know about the channel.
Yeah, I know. I'm there in your channel. Yeah.
No, those people know about the channel which recommended with you.
Acha, yeah, but actually, I feel like among those, I met four, five. So, like three, four of them were knowing the channel, and one was like the person coming for the first time. So he didn't had any idea, but he said that okay, from many persons he had listened about that. So, as I told you that last time also when I went for my FSB, so there also it is like 90% time in the in the candidate lines they are discussing about this badass officer selection board. So they all know about the channel more or less. Everyone who's coming for ICG.
Okay, that is great. Like we're trying to expand it more now. Let's see how things goes. But this session is
Right,
fine.
sir. Right.
That's a good, like, putting the value, people putting also effort and doing 50 push-up and,
Right, sir. Right.
yeah, I made people running 5 kilometers also. Jitesh, who is yesterday got recommended from there.
Acha, right, sir. Right, sir. Right, sir.
Okay. So Mohit, I think that's enough. I think thank you so much for taking out time from a busy schedule. Okay.
Right, sir.
So anything else you want to say? Anything coming up in your mind? Which be?
Yeah, so yeah, yes, sir. So I would just like to suggest that if anyone is going for this ICG for the very first time, so I feel this is like the best source is this your YouTube channel because I have found other channels also, but they just like copy. I feel they sometimes copy your content. They don't have that originality in their content, and also so I feel that for ICG, your YouTube channel is more than sufficient for PSB part put in your channel. So I think for do these sources and like these are very beneficial. So they'll help them out.
No, actually, next part we're trying to focus on GD1, GD2, and lecturate. And last time, Sahil Kaushik, who took the particular course, he was just joined. That was my first time we even started. So he got all India rank
Right,
10. He made it to the merit. He got recommended also. Sahil Kaushik's videos and lectures are already available, lecturate and all those things. We'll see how things
right,
goes.
sir. Right.
That's why I added you people in the separate group now who cleared the FSB. So I'll try to bring some
Yes, sir.
people
Yes,
who
sir. Yes.
have more insight on those things, no? How to work on FSP part, psychology, GTO, and all this. So be in the group,
Right, sir.
okay?
Right.
See how things goes
Sure,
in
sir.
further. Okay, I'm really happy to have you on our platform, maybe in terms of PPDT or GD or whatever membership. Okay, chalo Mohit,
Right,
thank you
sir.
so much. Take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Jain, sir. Jain.